1,000-mile service, probably one of the most important to get done at the dealer.
Absolutely. The reason we say the 1,000-mile service is the most important is mainly because...
Welcome to MCC Just Motos. A quick note about today's video, a few seconds of subpar audio. Please bear with me, let's get into it. Hey guys, Sandy from MCC Just Motos. Who am I here with today?
John, your service rider. So today we're going to get you a 3 fluid change. We're going to go through all your electrical switches on the bike, make sure everything's working, operating properly. We're going to go through, make sure everything's torqued down to spec, adjust your secondary drive belt, check your tire tread depth, and also make sure they're aired up properly. If there's anything else, our tech's going to give out recommendations on if there's anything up with the bike at this moment. It is your 1K, so we're getting everything out from your 500-mile break-in period, okay?
Very cool. What do techs usually like to look out for on this, or have there been anything that folks have seen on this 117 walk, E8, that just to watch out for?
There's nothing specific. I mean, they're going to take a look at, make sure everything's operating properly on the valve or the powertrain and everything like that. They're going to pay close attention to make sure your rotors and stuff, your brake pads are all good. Anything like your bike's brand new, it's a 2025, so you have a 2-year unlimited mile warranty on it. So if there's anything they see that is a manufacturer defect or something like that, we're going to take care of it at this time, or any K service really, within that 2-year limit.
All right, well, cool. I really appreciate it. Let's drop that bike off and we'll pick it back up in the 1,000-mile. We'll talk about it. Yo guys, here I am at Harley-Davidson of Baltimore. I'm here to pick up my 2025 Street Glide Ultra for my 1,000-mile service. We dropped it off. We're gonna go talk with the folks in here. I think it's gonna be John gonna be talking with me, and we'll see what they did to it, what I think about it, and what's important. So there he is in the back. Let's go talk to him. All right, so here I am back with John. Yes, he's much taller than I am. What are you, 6'2"?
About 6 foot.
Gosh darn it. Okay, I'm 5'9.5". Anyway, all right, so back here with John. You might remember I dropped my bike off a little bit ago for the 1,000-mile service. That was at what, 952 miles or something like that. Okay. I'm going to ask you a little bit about what we did to the bike today, kind of how long we went over, and some of the different actual things that the 1,000-mile service involves. But before we did that, I just kind of want to ask, I like to do service myself. Mm-hmm. A lot of people do, but I happen to think, and maybe you tell me I'm wrong, that a 1,000-mile service probably, if you like to serve yourself, probably one of the most important to get done at the dealer.
Absolutely.
Can you tell us why? I believe that, but can you make a recommendation why?
So the reason we say the 1,000-mile service is the most important is mainly because it gets everything out from the 500-mile break-in period when you get a brand new bike that could be in the fluids while that motor's breaking in. Okay. It also just lets us adjust, because that's a brand new clutch cable. Those things stretch. It lets us go in there and adjust that correctly, make sure everything's operating how it should.
Yeah, and just in my opinion, whatever manufacturer, if you're Harley, Honda, Royal Enfield, doesn't matter, you're cranking out these bikes. So even though they get a inspection on it, the first owner's really the detailed inspector,
Absolutely.
Right? Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I've noticed. More things in that first 500, 1,000 miles than you would probably
Absolutely.
After that.
You're putting the miles on there.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured. So can you tell us just generally what it involves on my Street Glide Ultra?
Yeah, on your Street Glide Ultra, that 1K service is going to cover all your electrical switches, electrical components. They're going to make sure all your lights are operating correctly. They're going to check your tire tread depth and make sure that it is aired correctly to the correct PSI for the bike. They're going to do a 3 fluid change, put all brand new fluids in there. We generally use synthetic Harley Syn 3, but we can also use Redline, AMSOIL, really dealer's choice, whatever the customer wants.
Okay, and for someone that's maybe not familiar with the Harley way of life or just getting into Harleys, can you explain what a 3-hole service is?
So a 3-hole service is going to be your motor oil, your primary, and your transmission.
Okay, and they all have a different, separate, containerized oil solution.
Yep, absolutely.
States, right? And they're all a little different weight and that kind of stuff as well too, right?
So generally on your primary and transmission, we like to use a heavier weight fluid. Okay. So we either go with the Formula Plus or the heavy gear.
Okay. How long does it usually take to do? Now, I'm going to ask in 2 ways. One, hour-wise for a mechanic to do it, and then how long would it take as a customer, usually dropping it off?
So generally for our techs, the 1K service, You're looking a little bit less than 3 hours for the whole service, and that's them going through the bike front to rear. A good rule of thumb is a couple days at most.
If we find anything on my bike, do we make a little tweaks here and there?
They adjusted your clutch cable to within spec. There was nothing abnormal about the 1K service.
Yeah.
I know we had a couple things you wanted us to address, which we got taken care of. But nothing abnormal. No defective parts. Nothing abnormal in the motor oil or anything like that.
So nothing abnormal sound.
Nope.
Great. Okay. So it's a 1,000-mile service, or is it like a month? Like if you haven't ridden it for a few months, or do you just go straight 1,000-mile service?
So we generally just go off of mileage, because some riders, will put 1,000 miles in 2 days. Some will put 1,000 miles about a month. It just really depends on how often you're in the seat of that bike.
Okay. How many bikes, would you say daily that you guys are working on?
Daily?
Yeah.
I mean,
or do you take in? What's your intake of bikes usually?
Intake, it ranges.
Summer is going to be more.
Very weather dependent.
Yeah, okay.
Winter, we get fewer bikes. Summer, that's our busy season. That's when, we want to get the bikes back out on the road because you want to enjoy the nice weather. Normal busy day, I mean, you could see anywhere from 15 to 20 bikes checked in.
Okay.
Then you got texts, you got appointments. Some people drop off a couple days early. Some people have plans, so they drop off a week early. We're flexible with it.
What percentage of folks come in with their 1,000-mile service come in with say, hey, I want to do these mods? So any mods or add-ons?
So quite a few.
Especially on the Harley side, right?
It's a very high percentage, just because you've gotten in that 1,000 miles, you've had time to check out the bike.
Yeah.
You've ridden it, what feels comfortable.
Yeah.
If it doesn't feel comfortable, you talk about handlebars to get you in a better sitting position, seats, highway pegs.
Yeah.
There's quite a few people looking to modify around that time.
And I fall in that category as well, didn't I?
Absolutely.
What do we do today?
So we did your heel shifter.
That's right. I was very excited. It was actually part of the deal, and they threw it in for free, so I appreciate that very much. But man, these bikes, literally, they need a heel shifter, don't they? I mean, a Street Glide Ultra, come on now.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. All right, so I appreciate it. We're gonna go check out the bike, and thanks so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Cheers.